I agreed. I was a fool. I was so wrapped up in the need to help Fiona, to save her from disaster by providing a space for the new cafe, that I didn't think things through. I'm paying for that now. See, I can do the maid part. I can clean, and I'm fairly certain I can do it without embarrassing myself. But doing it for Wesley, spending 7 whole days in his presence and pretending I'm not affected by him, that poses a problem. Wes turns from the kitchen counter, holding a glass of water in one hand and 2 beer bottles in the other. His biceps flex against the fabric of his shirt, a fact I noticed as soon as he opened the door, and again when he gestured to the couch, and once more when he ran his fingers through his hair and offered me a drink. One word. Yum. The olive green cotton clings to his shoulders and chest and falls loose around his waist. I clench my thighs, cursing the hormones running riot in my blood. It's got to be hormones. What else could explain the effect this man has on me? He hands me a beer and the glass of water. I take the drinks, careful not to touch his fingers when I grip both items. Who knows what horrors physical touch would inflict on my poor body? I might not survive it. And I'm supposed to work in this man's house? For a whole week? Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'm going to embarrass myself. I mean, look at him. That body belongs in a magazine, or at least a sexy calendar. I was starting to think you'd back out of our deal. Wesley folds his tall, powerful body as he sits across from me. Stretching his legs across the rug, he surveys me. His green eyes look nearly black in this light, sharp and curious as they sweep over my body. My nipples tighten under his gaze, and I praise the genius who invented padded bras. We're in his house. More of a cabin, really. His grandfather built it out of local cedar logs that he chopped and shaped himself, little more than a large room with a loft space for a bed. I can see the edge of the mattress on the floor above us. The whole place is tidy, utilitarian, lumberjack chic. Twisting a strand of orange-red hair around my finger, I tuck it behind my ear and force myself to lean back. A casual expression paints itself on my face, but judging by the arch in Wesley's eyebrow, I'm not exactly being very convincing. I shrug. I'm a woman of my word. I hope you know what you've signed up for. His voice is a rumbly growl. Cleaning up after the best and brightest of the Byron clan for a week? How hard could it be? If by best and brightest you mean vile and conniving, then yeah. My uncle is difficult. I want to laugh. Difficult? Please. I was married to a man with a difficult family for 11 years. I did my best to be the perfect wife, the perfect daughter-in-law, the perfect little homemaker for my big, strong, clever husband. Then we grew apart, and he tossed me out like garbage. His family didn't blink an eye. Yeah, I can do difficult. Given the opportunity, I might even have fun with it. My uncle will most likely ignore you. He doesn't usually notice the staff. Wes's lips curl into a slight snarl. Still, he might want to test you. You need to be ready for that. Wesley's eyes dart to my lips. Heat lances my core, and it takes all my effort to keep my body loose. He looks away from my mouth as his brows tilt downward in annoyance. At me? Or his uncle? Or himself? I'm not sure. Test me? I scoff, shaking my head. He can try. I have more than enough experience dealing with in-laws suffering from a superiority complex. This won't be much different. I'll still be running around cleaning up after people who think they're better than me. Being invisible to them will be a bonus.